Hello everybody, it's Lorien. Long time no see. Oh, what a time it's been. Basically, there's a reason for it. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but I lost my mother a few weeks ago in April. And I have since been obviously grieving, but also trying to get ahead of things. I improve myself, learn more tarot. I'm starting a mediumship course this month as well to expand my gifts. Yeah, so it's been a while, and the last year was been a lot of illnesses and stuff. So I'm hoping to get back on this channel and see you face to face a lot more as well. So this is all 12 signs. We're going to go from Aries to Pisces, and this is basically for the month of May. The timestamps will be down below. If you'd like to have a request for any pick a card readings or anything else, or just have a message and say hi, I'd really appreciate it. So without further ado, we're going to be using Freya's deck. I work with Freya, and this is the tiny one of the Wild Unknown. So we're going to start with Aries. This is for Aries Sun, Moon and Rising. So let's just see what's going on. I am shuffling. They're quite small. Alright, let's see what's going on. I'm getting a lot of red for you. A lot of red. I mean, it makes sense because it's Aries, right? But alright, these three cards at the top should be. These are only brief. They're not going to be 20 minutes each because I have no spoons for that. So you have the 9 of Wands and you have the 2 of Pentacles. Here we go. So this to me comes across as being quite positive. You are almost there. You are almost there. And I think you're almost accomplished balancing whatever you need to balance. I'm just going to get a third card for you. And you have the Hierophant. So you're almost there in balancing something maybe between your work life and your home life. I feel a lot of you may have been struggling with understanding when to say no. Aries can be quite direct, but I think sometimes you can just say yes to everything. Sometimes you need to say no. That includes social engagements, that includes giving your time to people, it includes a lot of stuff. And I just think you'll understand the balance when you see it, when you feel it. Pay attention to those inner workings that you've got there, because the Hierophant is about having that sort of connection to your inner system, to your inner traditions, so to speak. It can mean conglomerates, it can mean like the structures of day-to-day life, governments, things like that. But for me, looking at them in a set pattern here, I feel like you are finding a balance between what's expected of you and what you choose to do. So don't say yes to things that you can't be bothered with. And Aries don't tend to do that, but I think sometimes you can mix a little bit, and yeah, sometimes you can mix a little bit too much pleasure and business. And sometimes the lines can be crossed there. So I just feel like if I can stop not knocking my laptop, I just feel if you need to take that break, take that kind of step backwards a little bit, and just see if you can balance it a little bit more this May, because as far as I feel for you, the energy that I'm getting is quite about your belief systems and your identification maybe within a group. And it's like, just for today, I'm going to be doing something here just for today. It just feels like you need to make sure what you're doing every day is in line with what your spirit's asking for. And that can seem like something very massive, but for you Aries, I do feel that there's quite a lot of positivity. But again, you're almost there, and you've been striving for balance, and you've been striving for something. All you need to do is pick and choose your duties more carefully. And that's what I see for you in May. Pick your duties more carefully, balance yourself out. You're almost there. You've almost achieved what it is you want to achieve. And I feel like there's something coming through very positively for you. Okay, so leave a comment down below if this resonated with you. I'm now going to go on to Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Shuffling again for you. I see green for you, but not like a deep green, kind of a light green. So some of you may be looking to heal. Some of you may be looking to just find a new balance with something. All right, got 2 for now. Hey, you have the Star. Cool. So you've got the Son of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and you have the Star. This is beautiful imagery. Beautiful, beautiful imagery. I love it. So, and you have a Star and a Star. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just shifting on my chair a little bit here. You've got some big shifts. Maybe some big shifts have already happened. And you have the Door of Pentacles as well. Door of Pentacles has been coming out a lot lately in private readings. So, and on TikTok. I am on TikTok, Wellington Witch. I just see this as being so much more grounding for you in May. Maybe it's because it's Taurus season. Maybe it's because of the eclipse in Taurus. But I feel like you're having to ground a lot more and maybe speak your truth a lot more as well. There's something that feels to me like Earth is very material, but it's also something that everybody needs. We need to ground ourselves. It absorbs electricity. And I feel maybe you're absorbing a lot of energy of people around you. There is a feeling of new enterprise here. There's a feeling that you may be getting your house more comfortable. Maybe it's reflecting more of you. Not like an aesthetic, but it feels like you out in the open, you making your house a home, being more like stamping your identity everywhere. Could even be as simple as changing the direction a sofa sits, you know. There's something that feels very much like you're directing your house, and maybe even your life to a certain degree, to something that feels more like it fits for you. There's a routine coming in here. There's a routine, and again, the green energy that's kind of swirling, there's a routine that feels very much like you need to get into one if you haven't already. Just set days doing this, set hours, maybe taking an hour a day just to do something like script or journal or something like that. The Star, it is a very good card. I'm not denying that, but I do feel that you're missing some messages. That's something that's coming through. You need to be picking up on the messages of your spirit team. Your spirit team can come in various different forms, and you could, for instance, hear a song and go, "Oh, I recognize something to do with that." That's something that's coming in here for you, I feel, in the month of May. There's something that you need to pay attention to that seems to be very symbolic. And again, making your house a home. You've got these 3 cards. I'll try and show you. These 3 cards, you've got the Star in the top middle on all 3 of them. This is your kind of higher self, your crown chakra, and then your kind of, I suppose you could call it star chakra. I don't know the actual word. There's some messages that you're missing. I feel like there's some words, messages that you're missing. You need to get grounded enough in order to flow and actually receive them. So please try and do that in May. Leave a comment down below if this resonated with you. Follow me on TikTok if you want to, but I'm back here again. So yeah, thank you for Taurus, and I'm now going on to Gemini. I thought you'd appreciate bubble tea, Gemini. Right, let's have a look at what's going on. What information have we got for Gemini? I'm getting like a light yellow, slight orange for you guys. One card's just the Hermit. And then we have Judgment. Wow. And then we have the Lovers. You have 3 major arcanas, Gemini. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. So, oh, sorry about that. Right, let's have a look. You have the Hermit, you have Judgment, and you have the Lovers. Now, the Lovers is the Gemini card. And people always automatically presume this is to do with somebody else. It's not. It can be you finding the second half of yourself, slotting something into place, finding something that you used to do, and finding joy in that again. Childlike spirit, that kind of thing. I feel like you're going from black and white into full-on colour. That's the theme of this month. So maybe there's something that you're feeling kind of down about, or maybe there's something that you feel like you want to hide away a little bit and just be a little bit more, I don't know how to say what I want to say. Maybe there's something to do with communication with you, because I'm a Gemini moon. So there could be communication that you're trying to put forwards. Mercury retrograde is going to be in Gemini actually this month, so that could be something to do with it. You can't quite express the full extent of what you want to say. You can't quite say or explain to people even what you need, and so maybe you feel like you're going more introverted and inward, and that's kind of coming forwards a little bit in that way. Judgment is a little bit like having to forgive yourself for maybe what you didn't do, forgiving yourself for the past, forgiving yourself for making a mistake. Yeah, there's an inner calling coming here, and I think you are answering it. There's something that is asking you to just burst through, because if you see here, this is how I'm interpreting it for you. You are the white bird. You are the white bird, and you are bursting through a chorus of blackbirds. Now, not saying that the blackbirds or the starlings or whatever birds they are, not saying that they're all pigeons. I'm not saying that they are not individual themselves, but you are coming through for an enlightenment this month. Something coming through from an enlightenment. Communications are going to be very important. And then you have the lovers, and I think that's you finding this part of yourself that just slots into place. And you feel so calm. Like, oh, that's really right. I think it's going to take all of May for this to happen. But I do believe there's going to be improvement for you as well. So yeah, really nice looking reading for you, Gemini. Lots of major energy, so don't be surprised if things kind of go whoa and just kind of bubble up like a geyser. But I do see you rising to the level that you want to rise to, and I see you switching on that lamp and actually coming out into the open and finding that you've reconnected with something that you previously lost touch with or just forgot to do. So that's that. Yeah, if you resonate with the reading, do let me know down below. I am on TikTok at Wellington Witch, but I am back here now, so no need to rush over there. But I do post regularly there and here for near future. So yeah, now I'm going to move on to Cancerians. Hi, Cancerians. This is your reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm probably going to have to stitch two videos together because I accidentally pressed stop record. Ooh, you've got a card that just turned over as well. Oh, okay. So major change is coming for you. Not many people like major change, but I think sometimes you can really get into a flow of things. Oh, how interesting. Okay. Sorry, if you can hear dingle dingles, that's my email alert. Alright. So you have Death and the Ace of Wands, and you also have the Six of Pentacles. You also have a lot of orange here. Let's see. So obviously when the death card comes out, people automatically go, oh no, it's an actual death. Not necessarily. This is something that you're shedding. This may be expectations of other people. This may be expectations of yourself. Most of all, I feel like for you Cancerians, there's a balance again coming through. The Six of Pentacles is about giving back and charity. Maybe feeling like you have to draw a line under owing somebody something, or putting things to rest, paying things back, getting what you're owed as well. But with the Death and Ace of Wands, I do see this, it's very seamless transition. It's Death card, but then it moves into something that's promising and has a lot of positivity. It has a lot of growth here. You have a spark of an idea. Something has to end, or something has ended, and maybe you're feeling disappointed by it, but you definitely have this spark of energy, this newness coming in here, which is incredibly important, because having that inspiration after something that's kind of fallen by the wayside or ended, or kind of drifted away, that's very important to carry on that movement. But maybe you think that you can't have this new beginning until you've paid your dues. I think just carry on with this spark of energy, with this inspiration, this thing that is giving you life and joy. Don't worry too much about what you feel like you need to give to other people and do this kind of stuff. I mean, Cancerians, especially if you have a midheaven in Cancer, that's definitely something that's giving to other people, feeling like you need to provide. Provide for you this month. May is when you should provide for you. Mercury's going retrograde anyway. Just make sure that you're focusing on you a little bit this month, because I do feel that this ending or change of some kind is going to rock you a little bit. But you have the spark of inspiration, and you will have the ability to even the playing field and maybe do things and wrap things up. But then you focus on you and that kind of Ace of Wands spark that you need. So yeah, I hope that's helpful to you, my Cancerians. Let me know in the comments below. I am on TikTok at Wellington Witch, but I am also here now, again. So let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'm now going to move on to Leo. Hello, beautiful Leos. This is for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising. So please do have a look at your others, just to get a fully rounded. I'm getting a Ready Pink with you, Leos. So maybe you resonate with Ready Pink. Okay, I think these three are the ones that they were. When you see this card, hi Leos. Can you be more obvious? Seriously. Okay. So you have Strength, the Leo. You have the Hierophant, and you also have the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Strength card, I feel like you do have a lot of strength, but there's also some gentleness there with you. There is a strength in vulnerability, and I think that you're going to actually show your vulnerability to somebody. There is a psychic gift coming through. I mean, this is all from the Leo card. Like, he's holding a rose, he's presenting it to somebody, and he's got this psychic connection here. I feel like you're going to be using more of your gifts in a very gentle way. And gifts could come in any form. You know, I'm not just meaning like, oh, you can have this big psychic revelation. Not necessarily. This is more of you, your inner ability, not inability, to actually connect with people. People get the wrong idea of Leos a lot. They think it's all ego. To a certain degree, you do have very strong confidence in yourself, and sometimes it can be a little over the top for some people. But I do feel that with the Hierophant here and the Seven of Pentacles, that gives me more of a humbleness with you. So you're probably feeling a little more humble this month. There's feeling of, like I say, pink. Pink is quite a healing colour. Why are you showing me this? You're going to get educated on something this month. And I don't know what that might be, but you're going to get educated on something. I feel like there's a strike. There's maybe a weathering of a storm, a brief storm, like a rumble in the sky, and then maybe a flash of lightning, and then that's it. But it's just something that feels like you are humbled by it. Maybe it's a proving of your strength, something that proves to you that you have what it takes. And then the Seven of Pentacles is more about finding out the profit of this vision, finding more about, sorry about that, that's my email alert. Finding out more about who you are as a person and where your vision can take you, where this generosity, this investment in yourself, and this, you're reaping the rewards here, Leo, of something that you've put into motion or something that you will put into motion. And I feel like this is such a great starting point for you. It just feels like, yes, I am here. Yes, I am, you know, making sure that I'm open. I just get a really nice calm feeling for you. But again, there could be a little bit of a storm. It could be a little bit of a, oh, do I really have to do this sort of thing. Don't worry about it. You'll get through it. I don't see it as being a big deal, but I see it as maybe being something to do with an institution or the way of doing things, and you don't really want to do the way of doing things, but it could be a little bit of a rocky time. But I really hope that this resonates with you. Leave a comment below if it did. I am on TikTok at Wellington Witch, but I'm here again now, so I'm going to try and post a lot more for you guys. And now I'm going to move on to Virgo. Howdy doody, Virgo. Let's have a look. Oh, I just asked what colour for Virgo, and it's nice and purple. It's like a luxurious purple robe that you wear on your way down the staircase. Very glam. Very glam, Virgo. Okay. Really? Again? Wow. Okay. A lot of pentacles coming out this time. So you have Son of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Father of Wands. I'm just getting some information, sorry. You are needing to be nurtured. You need to be nurtured. There's something here, Virgo, and this is Virgo rising, sun and moon. You're doing too much. There's something that just feels like you're overwhelming yourself and happily doing it. Like you feel like you need to do certain... Sorry, my messages again. You feel like you need to be doing this all the time. Something all the time. Filling your days. Always doing something. Always doing something. Always doing something. What are you trying to cope with? Why are you filling your days? Is this something that you don't want to think about when you sit down? Is this something that you don't want to dwell on if you get too quiet? What is this? This just feels like something is just happening too much for you. The Empress is very nurturing, so you need to be nurtured here, but I just get this spiky energy on either side of the Empress, and I feel like it could be something to do with you. Alright, some of you have some fertility things that you want to look at. That's fine. Maybe you feel like you have to keep doing it, and keep doing it for your fertility and stuff, but you just need to be nurtured. There's a definite nurturing thing coming through here. And then the Father of Wands, he's a visionary. He has a strong outlook on things, and he just kind of takes the bull by the horns and goes with it. I feel that is something that you need to do. I feel like you need to expand your vision, nurture yourself. The sky is the limit. The imagination is the limit. I just feel like you bow to too many people and you go, yes, I can do this for you. Yes, I can do this for you. Yes, I can do this for you. You like to be of use. You're no use if you're drained. And you're no use for yourself if you're drained. And that is definitely something that is coming through quite a lot here. You need to be sure of yourself. And the Empress, yeah, I get a lilac-y energy for the Empress. There's something about senses here. Oh, well, she's got lilac on there. I don't know if you can see it on this camera. There's a lilac-y energy. And I just feel that it's so nice and so gentle. And you are a gentle soul, but you just need to treat yourself better this month. It's going to be Mercury retrograde, and Mercury is your sign, your planet ruler. So you're going to be feeling it, I think, unfortunately. But there's definitely a push for you to think outside the box, put yourself first, which may be outside the box in the first place, and just get on with it. Get on with being you. Get on with doing something for your sake. For you. Just do it for you. Like, you don't have to do it for somebody else. And I think sometimes you look for permission for somebody to go, yeah, you can do this. This time, no. Just do it for you. Buy the spa day. Buy the, go out in nature for an hour and just sit there listening to the birds. Just do something for you, Virgo. I promise you'll feel so much better for it. And that's it. I am on Wellington Witch at TikTok, but I'm on here a lot more now. That's the plan. So yeah, comment below, let me know if this resonated. I am now going on to Libra. Hello, beautiful Libras. This is your reading for May 2022. I keep wanting to say 2020 so far. I hope it's not going back to 2020. Can't do that. Right. Ooh, you have the Emperor to start with. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, by the way. So if you're a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, this is for... And then we have... Ooh. Okay, teamwork this month. You may need to lead a team. You may need to be the leader of a team. I feel like there's a lot of things coming through where you want to develop yourself. So you have the Emperor, you have the Mother of Pentacles, the Emperor, and you have the Three of Pentacles. Mountain energy and trees. Yeah, you're being strong. You're being very strong this month. You may have to because of Mercury retrograde. But the Emperor speaks to systems. The Emperor speaks to having the strong roots and having been raised yourself or developed yourself into a very strong rooted person. I also get the impression of an eclipse here, so I think the eclipse is probably going to affect you in May that we've just had in Taurus. I would look up where the eclipse fell in Taurus, which house it was, because that'll give you an idea of how it may affect you over the coming 6 months. Three of Pentacles speaks of teamwork, but also communication, because it's a 3. I think collaborating with other people is very, important this month. It feels a lot like you are developing yourself and developing how you're seen. The mountain is coming through the same as the tree. Raised, very strong, built, very strong. And I think you are sometimes going to feel like you don't want to let something go. You may be a bit stubborn this month. But that's fine. Mother of Pentacles, I think they want you to get comfortable. Mother of Pentacles is very practical. Mother of Pentacles... yeah. Well, they put down to earth. All 3 cards, all of these cards are about earth to me. The Emperor to me is Taurus. I don't know traditional stuff. Then the 3 of Wands with the mountain, and then you got the Mother of Pentacles, which is very earthy and very homely and down to earth, they said. So I do feel that you're very grounded. You have to make sure that you're very grounded this month. Do something for you. They keep saying how you've been raised. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's very personal to you. But there's something about how you've been raised. Collaborating maybe with 2, maybe more people. Building this camaraderie, building this communication, building this collaboration, building this... I'm searching for the word and it's just not coming. But you're basically going to be in charge of setting around a communication, setting around a standard. I feel like you're going to start your own routine. You're going to start something very strong. Mother of Pentacles also indicates that you may want to get your living arrangements more comfortable for you, or something that you're going to change in your household. Maybe even move a chair 90 degrees to one side, but something that you're wanting to make more comfortable for you. I think that's very important because it will change maybe how you feel around the energy of your home, and then how you treat yourself in your home as well. But there's a lot of ground. I feel like you're immovable this month. You're unmovable. You're so strong. There's something that's coming through with a great reward coming through. But I don't think that might be necessarily this month. But I do see a reward coming in for you, for your strength, for your perseverance, and for your nurturing as well. I do see a nurturing element coming through here. So I hope that resonated with you. Let me know in the comments below. I am on TikTok at Wellington Witch, but obviously I'm back here now. Hopefully I'm going to be doing much more stuff for you. So yes, I'm now going to go on to Scorpio. Scorpio, I have the luscious, like royal purple flecked with gold for you. Well, for us, because I'm Scorpio sun, but it's just a luxury. Ooh! Luxury. Alright. Yeah. So, you have the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and you have the 4 of Cups. The recent eclipse in Taurus is doing your life, maybe your mental health, dirty. The 10 of Swords, though, for me, you are going to recover. You are going to recover. Because that came first, and then I saw this, the 8. From previous experience, you have been damaged. You have been emotionally stabbed. You have been torn. Just torn. And I feel like you have thought about giving up a certain path frequently. Or you're like, what's the point? Frequently. And not that you're going to do anything, necessarily. But there's just a feeling of lethargy. Why do I bother? Why do I do this? Because you've been so smacked around the face. You've had it here from people, from situations, from life, from organizations. You've had it from all directions. Health. But I feel with this card here, the 8, you've learned. Excuse me. Again, communication. Something may have choked you. Because I'm getting that, not as me, but somebody else. You may have learned bad habits from being emotionally stabbed, which is, you know, fine. But you may now hide when things get too much. You may now feel like you can't be yourself because you've been rejected before, or because you've been, you know, or because of this hardship, and you feel like, I just want to swallow myself up like this chrysalis. But it's not actually a chrysalis. It is the butterfly. I don't know why I say bird. It is the butterfly. And you're ready to emerge now, Scorpio. You are a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And you've got a lot of emotional things, but don't ever let anyone tell you you're not a butterfly. You can still be beautiful even with the trauma of your past. You can still be beautiful even with the emotional damage. You can still be beautiful. And you still unfurl and do what you want. I think you're putting yourself away. There's a temptation to put yourself away this month, and I don't know why. There may be some escapism, there may be some isolation. You may be tempted just to kind of hide away. Please don't do that. You may want to hide away for some emotional healing. 4 of Cups is very much about apathy and maybe feeling like, well, why do I keep doing the things I do? Why do I, you know, it could be that you've lost somebody, it could be that you're bereaved. I'm a Scorpio sun, so this reads for me as well. But it could be something that you feel like you've lost and regret of how you've handled something before. And this eclipse, as well as Mercury retrograde, is possibly bringing up some shite for you. My advice for you in this instance is just to understand that that does not define you. You're still dealing with the wounds, but May is time to enjoy the transitional seasons. So either autumn or spring. Just enjoy the transitional seasons, because this is showing you that things change and evolve. They don't stagnate. You can also change and evolve. You don't need to stagnate. So I hope this resonated with you. Leave a comment below if it did. I am on TikTok at Wellington Witch, but I'm definitely back here now as well. So feel free. And if you have any requests and stuff, just let me know. But I'm now moving on to Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius. I was just shuffling the cards and one came out already for you. So this is Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising. Whoa. Okay, so you've got one more card. You're very greedy. So, oh wow. I haven't seen that card before. That's beautiful. Okay, so you have Strength and you have Temperance. Look at that Temperance card, isn't it beautiful? And you also have the 6 of Cups, which is about your roots, your ancestral roots. And then you have the 5 of what looks like a worm, but 5 of Swords. Looks like a worm. I don't know what that is. 5 of Swords. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so you have the ancestral roots here. You also have the Stork. So there could be some family issues coming through for you in May. It could also be a new arrival. I feel like there's a need for balance here. Yeah, there's definitely a need for balance, my gorgeous Sagittarius. The reason being, I feel like your strength is at an ebb. And this could be because of the, big eclipses that's just happened. But I feel like your balance is at an ebb. You need to, again, with Leo have the same one. It's balance and humility, feeling kind of humble, gentleness within your strength. I feel like you've got some family issues that are coming through, but again, this is about balance. This is about balancing what you need to do and what they're asking you to do. There's a deep-rooted thing, maybe patterns from family history, ancestry, that you just see repeating all the time. And maybe from childhood, some things kind of reared its head in May, and you're having to go through certain aspects of that. I do feel that there's some kind of, because temperance is about balance, and you've got the water going onto the fire, so there could be opposing elements here. There could be somebody who's really lovely, somebody who's really not, and they're at each other's throats a little bit. This is where the Five of Swords comes in, with arguments and slight things. Now it's Mercury retrograde, we can expect arguments and stuff. So I just want you to breathe, know that strength is within you. Whatever patterns are coming up from the past, not yours to deal with. Unless they directly affect you and how you feel in your inner child. If it's to do with other people, I wouldn't get involved, but you may be dragged potentially into family drama. You may be asked to do things that you don't want to do. And in that instance, I hope, Sagittarius, that you know what to say. But I honestly believe that you're going to come through this in the right way. I don't see anything negative necessarily, just a warning to avoid the dramas, avoid the things that just will drive you insane, and just kind of develop that a little bit into your inner self and understanding, really. But I hope this helps you, Sagittarius. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you. I am on TikTok at Wellington Witch, but I am going to be here much more now. And yeah, if you have a request for any readings, let me know in the comments below, like pick a cards or whatever. But I'm now moving on to Capricorn. Hi, lovely Capricorns. I just realised that my friend is, even though she's a Pisces sun, she has 5 planets in Capricorn. 5. Like, that's heavy, Capricorn. Now this is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising. And if you can hear twinkle music, that is the ice cream man coming around. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising for Capricorn, please. I'm getting a very deep green with you guys. Deep, deep green. Like forest green. Deep, like as soon as you go into the forest, it's just covered in green. The cards don't want to come out for you. Come on. Come on. You've been showing what's Capricorn doing. Right. I had bubble tea for the first time today, and it's just like, I don't think it's nice on me at all. So you have the Mother of Wands. Very interesting. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Moon. Okay. The Moon's a gorgeous card. Look at that. Beautiful. If I go quiet, it's because I'm receiving messages. There's a protection here. There's a protection of your time, protection of your energy, your inspiration. It feels like everything you've nurtured, like maybe projects or abilities, education, you've been very protective over that. Four of Pentacles is the same. Protecting your assets, protecting your finances. I think this Mercury retrograde may shake you up a little bit in May. There's something that feels like it's going to rattle you a little bit, and not to say anything because it is a snake, you know. But I just feel like something's going to be rattling you slightly. There may be temptation to read too much into things, let your imagination go away with you, which is unheard of, really, for a lot of Capricorns. But I do feel that it's just a natural thing for you to do, is like hunker down, set your feet like really, really deep in the earth, and just ground yourself and just say, I'm not moving. And that can be good, that can be positive, but it can also be negatively impacting other certain things that you may want to do in life. And it feels like there is a possibility of exuberance, there is a possibility of letting yourself go, having some vibrancy, but it just feels like you've got a lot of ideas and you're being very protective over them in May. And that's fine. Sometimes you speak out loud to somebody else and then they take your idea and run with it. That has happened. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it may not happen as much as you worry it does. And that's what I think is coming through here. You're worried somebody's reading too much into you, maybe worried that you're giving somebody the wrong idea. That's what I'm getting most of all here. I think you're getting too tied up in certain aspects as well. Just something that's dragging your hair the wrong way. But I do feel that in May, if you are able to go out and kind of relax and just get chill and just kind of relax, again, relax keeps coming to mind. This kind of green energy, by the way, lovely, lovely, lovely green energy. I feel like that's something that's coming through for you. So maybe you just need to go and earth yourself and just realize that there are some things that you can let go of. Like trees let go of their leaves in winter, you can let go of some things like worries and concerns in your life now. Like I've let go of needing my hair to be perfect, clearly. You know, you take me as I am. And maybe there's something about you that you want to do that in May. I don't know. There's definitely overprotectiveness here in May. And there's a sense of doing that because of worry about external or imaginary forces. I would ground yourself a little bit and just see if you can come to an understanding that not everyone is out to get your ideas and not everyone is out to swindle you. But in Mercury retrograde, it does bear thinking about to just kind of make sure that you've got extra protection there. But in the meantime, my lovelies, do let me know how things go. Comment below if this resonated. I am on Wellington. I am on TikTok at Wellington Witch, but I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers so I can go live. But I am here now. I'm back here. And yeah, let me know how things go. I'm now going on to Aquarius. Aquarius. I have a lovely yellow for you. Such a lovely yellow. You got the Seven of Swords there. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Do look at the other elements that you may have. Come on, cards. What's coming through for Aquarius? Oh, they wanted to give me loads then. What's coming through? You. Mother of Cups. And we have the... He's coming out for so many people. Son of Pentacles. Right, let me start with the Son of Pentacles. Since you're here again. So the Son of Pentacles is mostly about having that routine, being efficient, quite routine orientated, maybe starting a new routine, getting into a new health regime, maybe dividing tasks around the house, that kind of thing, sharing errands, that kind of thing. So you may be looking to do that. But then we have the Mother of Cups, which is beautiful. I don't know whether you can see that properly, all the colours on it. But Mother of Cups, so there's a very strong sensitivity here. And then you have the Seven of Swords. My cat's just decided to come and see me. You perceive a threat. Because I've just seen this here. Hang on, I should do it the way I did it. These two cards are going against this one. They're already protecting what's happening here. So you will be very... Again, Capricorn was protective too. So maybe there's something here. You seem to be protecting more of your time and your routine and maybe your emotions because of something that you perceive to be sort of a threat to you. Now, the Seven of Swords is not always about betrayal, deception. It's not always about that kind of thing. It's sometimes about faith. Hey, here you get a cameo from Bella. But it is something that you feel like, hang on a second. I just feel like this is coming up too much. Sorry, I had to drink then. Had a big cough. But a majority of it does feel like you're protecting yourself from something either perceived to be true or it's not really there. But I feel like it's somebody, not a situation necessarily, that you perceive as being kind of spiky and potentially got your hairs on your neck a little bit. You're trying to protect yourself from something and you're on the defensive a little bit in May, and it could be because of Mercury retrograde, but this Seven of Swords is kind of... You're kind of sleeping with one eye open. You're trying to be a particular person, or you're trying to perceive a threat before it comes because of some kind of worry here. I don't exactly know where this is. I'm going to draw another card actually because I'm very confused. Okay. Could be a third party in regards to not necessarily a lover thing, because this is the lovers, but it could be something that you're trying to protect somebody else from, some bullies, or just want to shield them from some rumours going on, or you're annoyed with the rumours going around about you. People do talk during Mercury retrograde and it's not all true. So I just feel like for you, the truth of the matter is very important, and that's going to be something that you defend. But I also feel like your routine is going to be something that you defend as well. You may not even have a routine. You're going to get one. You're going to develop one. I see you at least doing, like, I meet with this person once a week. There's going to be a routine or something start, because this will help balance you out and probably help make you feel more in control of what you want to protect. So I see that coming through for you, Aquarius. Do let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you. I am on TikTok at Wellington Witch. So if you want to hit me up there, you can. But I am going to be here now. So I'm on YouTube a lot more. And let me know if there's a figure card reading you'd like to see. In the meantime, though, I'm going on to the final sign of Pisces. Hello, lovely Pisces. Beautiful. Two of my dearest friends are Pisces. Alright, let's see what's going on for you in the month of May. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hello from Bella, by the way, if you can see this little black splotch. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, what's going on for you? I see pinky purple for you. Yeah, pinky purple with a little bit of silver and gold in there. I don't know why. Some of these signs have been very dry. And I've had my bubble tea in between every reading, but there's some signs that just seem to be like difficulty with communication. It makes sense because we're going into Mercury retrograde, but what's going on with Pisces this month of May? I see a lot of flowers, a lot of flowers. Okay, so we have the Sun of Swords. What's that? Okay. Seven of Cups and Judgment. Okay. Okay. I'm going to draw another card because, okay, there's a lot of imagery. Pisces, I had to pause just because your reading is so complicated. It shouldn't just be a 3 or 4 minute segment. But I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best, and Bella's going to help me, aren't you, Belle? So Son of Swords is about opinions flying around like wildfire, and maybe there's something that you want to go with. There's something that you might be impatient to. Goodbye. You might be impatient to start or finish. Hello, beautiful. I feel like the 9 of Wands is about you're almost there. Don't try and be hasty. Don't try and speed up this process. There's something that's just going to come very naturally to you, and I feel like it is going to come forwards, but in a very even way. But then with the 7 of Cups, it feels like there might be some different choices or different ways of going about things that you weren't given before. There's a choice, there's an option, and maybe you're kind of concerned or at least curious about how to make this option work for you. It could also create some discord with other people who are involved in the decision or involved in the option. You could have an offer of something to go somewhere else or do something different, or maybe settle some like a dispute or something like that that other people don't want to do. And that's fine, but I do see Judgment coming through here. Now, Judgment is about you bursting forward through the other people who may not be as enlightened yet. And for me, whenever I see Judgment, I do feel it's like something forgiving yourself for something that you did before as well, looking back kindly on yourself and learning from that in order to go through and kind of be more emboldened and maybe give yourself a break and just go, you know, I'm rising above whatever is happening here. I mean, you have, look at this imagery. You have the beautiful crescent moon, and you have these steps, and you have it's beautiful. But it's also saddening because there's something that's not quite right in the situation, and I think it's because of Mercury retrograde messing things up, and it could be a little bit of the eclipse energy coming through as well. But the main thing is that don't be hasty. Don't decide like that. Talk it through. You're almost there. Don't go based on what you feel like you could have done better before. Go based on what you want to do better in the future. That is something that's coming through. How do I want to grow? How do I want to evolve? How do I want to progress. Don't make decisions like that, because Mercury retrograde will not do well with that. But I do see changes, and I do see you having options. It's worth talking it out with people. Okay, I just feel like you need to speak to people. And again, many different layers of this that I could go into, but I'm not going to do it this time. I am on TikTok at Wellington Witch, but I'm also going to be on here more often as well. Leave a comment below. Let me know if this resonated with you, my darling Pisces. But in the meantime, I'm wishing you all the best for May, beautifuls, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.